So when you're hiking in the snow, this is the kind of thing you want to look out for. This massive cornice, it's just one big avalanche waiting to happen. You can see just in there, it's a big overhang of hardened snow or ice. It could fall down at any moment, so we definitely don't want to climb up that bit. We'll go back down and then around and over the top, and there's a few trees up there, so there won't be any risk of avalanche on the other side of this hill, where the pitch of the mountainside is less than 30 degrees. So avalanches should only occur when the terrain is steeper than 35 degrees. As you can see right there, a lot of this is definitely steeper than 35 degrees, with a huge section of ice and snow just waiting to fall.
Feathertop City. From there, that is the Mount, what's that mountain?
Winter camping in a snow tent. So we have a few videos on our YouTube channel on how to do this, what to carry and how to prepare yourself. Possibly the most important tool in snow camping in a tent is the shovel. So lightweight aluminium, probably only about 300 to 400 grams. So I'll just open up the rear, show you what's inside. So this is a small pit I dug out with the shovel, and there's my backpack. So it's just a bit of a storage area. So by digging down, there's a nice storage. And there, inside there is the sleeping area. We can easily access the backpack through the other door on the other side of the vestibule. Just come back this way. So all the guylines are buried. So each guyline is tied to a stick, and then we dig a hole out with the shovel. Just come in this way. There's my hydration sack hanging in the tree. So we put the tent here just to get a bit of wind protection from all these snow gum trees. That's what they're called, snow gum trees. So there we go, inside the sleeping area. So it's a little bit messy. We've been camped here a couple of days. So there's a little bit of food spilt on the ground, unfortunately. Christina's in there sleeping. We have hiked about 16 kilometers today, so she's pretty stuffed. Bit of water boiling just here. So I've got the fuel can buried in the snow for stability, but also the fuel canister, I've got a DIY EVA foam cup holder there, so the can is not actually touching the snow. It's being insulated by the EVA foam. Let's just go for a walk through this way. I'll show you the awesome view that we have. So this is pure alpine Australia. So there's many square kilometres of land there with no trees. The Bogong High Plains. Nothing can grow there except for a couple of little knee-high bushes that are buried under about 1.5 metres of snow. Just take you back down. And just down there, the GoPro's probably not picking it up, but there's a water source there, a nice creek that we've been filling up from. That's where we're getting our water. Saves ourselves the trouble of melting the snow. Melting snow is hard work. Just walk around this way, back through. There's Christina's snowshoes, and I forgot to show you, I am wearing snowshoes myself. Just walk around this way. So one of the big factors in snow camping like this is, personally I don't like to come out when the weather's bad, so throughout winter I go on the internet almost every second day and I check the weather forecasts for all the ski resorts on the east coast of Australia. So I monitor the weather conditions all winter round. So a lot of preparation goes into winter snow camping. So it's probably the most extreme form of camping. More extreme than desert, bush, jungle. The first few snow camps that you do might be a complete disaster. But once you get the hang of things and you're a bit more prepared, it can be fun. Another guideline there, it's easily adjustable. Just pull that adjuster. Before we go to bed tonight, just check all the guylines are nice and tight, because we could experience a storm. very easily to adjust with these line lock cleats. We have a bit of an air vent up the top there. Another crucial factor in a snow tent is the air ventilation, because if there is a heavy dump of snow, the base of the tent can be buried, even the top can be buried actually. That's not going to happen tonight though, because I'm pretty confident there's not going to be any snowfall for the next few days out here. Based on the weather forecasts from the most reliable weather forecast website in Australia. I've just taken my snowshoes off. Let's just go inside. So this is the pit of the vestibule, so very important factor in snow camping. And one of the most comfortable things about snow camping actually is you can dig this little pit in front of your tent. So it's best to have your pit about knee height, and that means that you can actually sit inside your tent and just have your feet on the ground. So this is a piece of another piece of EVA foam just to keep my feet warm. So what I do is I come in here, I sit down. Hopefully the camera's picking this up. So I'm sitting inside the tent on a nice warm mat. My feet on the EVA foam. Here's dinner. Well, the early stages of dinner. Just boiling water. Let's see what we've got in the food bag over here. So, to save energy and to save ourselves time, on this trip I've pre-cooked all our meat. So all our meat we cooked before we came up into the snow, and we made sandwiches. We made about 20 different sandwiches with a full loaf of bread, because preparing meals in the snow can just be a nightmare. So one tip I'd give to anyone who's heading into the snow is prepare as much of your food as you can before you come out, but it is best to have a stove just in case you need to melt the snow. So here's what I'm about to cook: pasta vegetariano. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, and hopefully you're not offended by the mess of our snow tent, but it is very warm and cozy in there. That's what she looks like. There's those air vents I was talking about a moment ago, just up there, those nice little air vents. Water's almost boiled. So here we are, guys, back in the snow house. I'm wearing 2 woolen jumpers at the moment, just thin ones from a thrift store. So a lot of videos on our channel about wool and how we pick up cheap camping equipment from thrift stores. So I'll be wearing 3 of those tonight while I sleep inside my sleeping bag. There's my bag right there. I do actually have a down jacket as well, but lately I've just been using the down jacket as a pillow for my head. Just swing around here, cooking a bit of rice to go along with the pasta vegetariano. This is Bush Channel.